Hi everyone! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to draw Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer. She's one of my favorite characters from that show, and she's the last main female that I've yet to make a tutorial for, so I thought I'd give it a shot. As always, subscribe for more tutorials, and if you have suggestions for something that you'd like to see me draw, let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's draw. I'm starting off with the circle that will serve as the base of the head. Then I'm sketching the middle of her face. Here she's angled towards the right slightly, so the line is curved in that direction. This line also helps me gauge where her chin should be, so it makes it easier to draw in the jawline as I'm doing here. The final guideline is where her eyes will go, and she has a slightly big forehead, so draw them slightly lower on her face. This will give her a youthful look. Next, I'm sketching in her hairline, and this lets me know where to start her bangs. Her bangs are parted right in the middle, and she has 4 sections of scraggly bangs. The ones on top arch upwards, sort of like the McDonald's golden arc, and then they come down to frame her cheeks. As you can see, her hair isn't straight, they're quite curly, especially towards the bottom. I'll do the same on the other side, and then I'll add the other 2 sections that start from below the top ones. Then I'll draw in her actual hairline. Shinobu has her hair tied up, so the rest of her hair will be pulled close to the scalp. But don't draw it perfectly smooth. Just like her bangs, there's a lot of texture and bumpy parts to it. After all, wouldn't your hair be a little disheveled after fighting lots of demons? And here I'm adding some lines to suggest texture. Draw the lines in the direction of where the hair is tied in the back. Shinobu wears a butterfly hairpiece to pin her ponytail together. I love this accessory on her, and it's actually what got me to watch Demon Slayer because it caught my eye by being so unique. Her hairpiece resembles a butterfly and it has some dotted patterns along the edge with some webbing on the inside. We'll be using these patterns for her outfit as well in a little bit. And don't forget her ear behind her bangs. Now we're moving on to her body, starting with the neck. She has her head tilted downwards in this drawing, so only a little bit of her neck is showing. Then I'm adding the collar of the Demon Slayer Corps' uniform. Next comes her hand. In this drawing, she has them positioned over her sword as if she is about to wield it to bust some demons. Now let's add her sleeves. She has 3 layers going on here. An inner white shirt, the Demon Slayer's Corps uniform, and then her butterfly haori, which is what I'll be drawing next. Her haori is opened up in the front, then draped over her shoulders like so. It's quite bulky and folded up on her arms, so don't be shy with the wrinkles. I'm drawing it on the other side. Her arm isn't bent here, so her sleeve will drape down instead of being all bunched up. I'm now adding some lines to suggest the creases, and then adding the webbed patterns that's laid out all across her haori. These webbings are supposed to represent butterfly wings, and you can create them by drawing slightly jagged lines that connect to one another, then darkening in the corners of where they connect. The final pattern is on the edge of her sleeves. These are the same dotted patterns that we use in the hairpiece. Since the area around the dots are black, I'm coloring it in. As I've said, Shinobu is posed ready to grab her sword. So let's add that here. Only the handle part is showing, and to draw it, make a long rectangular piece with diamonds going along it. Then add 4 petals for her floral tsuba. Almost done with her outfit. Next comes the opening of her uniform. And unlike Mitsuri, Shinobu has one that fits her nicely and closes in the front. Finish off with 3 large buttons and a pocket. Shinobu has what I like to call hazy eyes. They're a bit more angular than the other female Demon Slayer characters, but enchanting nonetheless. I'm starting by creating her upper eyelids, making them nice and large, with the one closest to us being slightly bigger. Then drawing her iris, the bottom eyelids, and eye shine. You can color the irises in like I'm doing here. She doesn't have a pupil in the middle, which gives her eyes that hazy appearance. Finish off with lashes and eyelid creases. And her eyes are complete. Next, I'm adding her nose, which is 1 line for the nose tip and a smaller line for the nostril. Then I'm placing her eyebrows pretty high up, giving her an alert look. Finally, add her smile and a tiny triangle to indicate the shadow there. And that's how you draw Shinobu. I decided to add some shading as a final touch, but you could leave it as line art. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content in the future. Bye!